There it is.
There it is.
Check, 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 check.
Oh, we're getting audio from the camera. So hold on.
There it is. Check, 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 check.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Hello. Check. 1, 2. Audio check.
Check test 1 2 1 2 3.
Hello. Check. 1, 2. Audio check.
Check test 1 2 1 2 3.
Ooh.
See, you got that DJ voice going.
I'm sorry.
Is that because it's coming off my phone? Got that DJ voice going.
No, that echo was
All
because
right.
of the camera. These two.
I think we got that fixed up.
Maybe let's see how you sound.
I think we got that fixed up.
Yeah. Maybe let's see how you sound.
We sound good?
I think we got that fixed up.
Yeah.
That's coming out of your phone. Turn it down. Turn it down.
We gonna go back to stream starting soon or just...
No, we're
roll
going.
it?
It's already
We're
started, bro.
We're 5 minutes into it at this point. We're not. There's no backing out.
And no one's watching it right now.
Frank, you want to put the chat up?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Welcome to my home, my living room.
Thanks for having us here, Dave.
Yeah.
It's a little different scenery, nice and cool.
Yeah, it is, right? Did you wear your flip flops or your Crocs, or your feet, your toes gonna get cold?
Got the flip flops on so they can get cold. Rocking the long sleeve right now,
Nice.
even though it's been like 115 out.
Yeah. Luckily, my swamp cooler's working. I got that fixed when I got back in town.
Nice.
My pump burned up on my swamp cooler and tripped my breaker, so I had to run my air conditioner for a few days. Not looking forward to that electric bill.
Paying the heavy bills.
But I bought a pump and I went to go plug it in, and my hose was literally 1.5 inches too short. And I was going on travel the next day, so.
I am sorry.
Ugh.
Dude, one time I was messing with my cooler and I was trying to wet down the pad a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So I shot it with the hose. And I'm pretty sure I hit some sort of electrical part. Freaking blew up the hose when I was spraying it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I thought I was almost going to die, so.
Oh, Safety Dave does not approve, bro.
That's a story to...
Yeah, you should have kept that one under wraps.
You see those people spraying their swamp coolers and stuff, or just like...
Yeah, turn the breaker off before you do
Yeah.
that.
Well, it was running, so... While I was doing it.
I'm proud of you.
That's an OSHA violation for sure.
That's right.
Let's see.
Well, welcome anyone that is tuning in right now. We're just trying to get a few things buttoned up around here. A little bit different of a setup this time, but it should be pretty solid.
Hopefully.
Just waiting on Frank, so you guys can blame him.
Oh, my bad. I thought you guys were just gonna go ahead and start introducing yourselves since you guys were talking.
Oh. We're waiting for the face of Ridge, bro.
Ouch.
Who's that?
This is the face of Ridge right here, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Frank.
J.O.
J.O.
Thanks.
He's the man.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I'm not. Hello, everyone. I'm DJ Frank J.O., CEO of RIDGGaming, and this is episode number 2 of the Game and Give show.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to welcome everyone that's watching. We will be recapping on what we've been doing this last month, our collaboration with RA, and how our last few pop-ups have gone off. So I'll pass it over to Sween.
Yep. Hey, everyone. Anthony Sween. I'm the COO of RIDGGaming. Yeah, we're just looking forward to recapping some of the stuff we've been working on this last month, and then also some stuff you can expect from us in the future, and just a little bit more, like Frank said, about what we're trying to do, implement in the town, and kind of change some of the way things are done and give back. It's a big thing that we're trying to do. So on that note, I'll pass it over to Dave.
Oh, well, thanks. Hey, everybody. I'm Safety Dave. I'm the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer for RIDGGaming. They gave me that title because I couldn't be the face, and I don't know anything about the operations. So that's kind of all that was left.
I don't know either. I'm just It's just a title.
Right.
By
It's just a
default.
title. They're interchangeable. You know, they're absolutely interchangeable. But welcome to my house. This is my living room.
Small flex.
Where we are doing this here. Yes, just a small flex. You know, since it was available, we figured better that than the garage tonight. But don't worry, we'll be back in our familiar creature comforts next week. So
Yeah, we'll be sweating next week.
well, they will. I'll be gone again. So.
Yeah.
I will not be wearing this long sleeve probably until fall again.
Right. Yeah.
But if you guys want to buy one, you still can, for sure.
So yeah, episode 2 of the Game and Give show. You know, tonight we decided to just kind of sit down with you guys and with the 3 of us here and discuss how things have been going. Just kind of give you guys an update. If anybody's watching, you know, live, feel free to go ahead and ask questions in the chat. You know, you don't have to wait till the end. You can ask them now. You can make your comments now. You know, anyway, throughout, we don't really have a specific format, except for I do know that Sween spent quite a bit of time putting 6 lines together for our agenda tonight.
Shots fired.
Oh, bro.
That's what we're doing.
Hey, what do they teach you in school? To have an outline.
To have an outline, sure.
Something to go off of when you're doing public speaking.
That's
you
true.
gotta
That's for those of you that don't like to speak in the public, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Not small flex.
Anyway.
Well, let's start with Dave. Dave, what does RIDGGaming mean to you?
It provides me with an opportunity to be an example to my family and my friends on how they should behave, how they, you know, to give back, be able to give back to the community, to like when we're gaming and we're not rage quitting, we're not cussing, we're not doing things like that. You know, we're trying to set that positive example. But it also shows that that we need to get out in the community and we need to give back to the community that gives so much to us. And I think for me, it's being able to provide that positive example to my kids.
That's good.
Yeah.
Swain, how about you?
For me, well, I mean, gaming's been part of my life since I was a little kid, so I've always had a passion for playing and stuff, and I've always wanted to do something with gaming and turn it into something more than just sitting around playing and, you know, doing that. So I think this has been a cool opportunity to kind of piggyback off what Dave said, is, you know, be an example for our kids, show people, you know, you can do this and have a good time, but you can not rage quit and get all into that. And, you know, I want to be able to give back to Ridgecrest, the community, and find out different ways that we can do that as well. And also, I'd like to change the stigma for, you know, what people view playing games as. Like, I want people to be able to realize, yeah, you can do this, but you also can do this. And coming from a sports background, I feel like I have a pretty good view on. I can see how, like, just for example, esports and stuff. Like, to me, that's like a sport. I can see like the work that goes into that stuff, and I just want to help, you know, build that bridge to interconnect those things together, because I think that's something important.
Yeah, kind of bridge that physical gaming and the virtual gaming.
They're not just sitting
concept.
around, you know, just wasting time. Like, they're putting a lot of effort and practice and be able to put out the skills they have and everything. And I don't know, I just want to find a way to give back to the community, and I think what we're starting and building is going to be a good example for things to come. What about you, Frank?
What is RIDGGaming to me? Well, Ridgecrest has always been good to me from growing up here, hometown boy. I've only been away from this town for 3 years when I attempted college out in San Diego and ended up back home. And I can honestly say from my childhood to now, 98% of my interactions with people out in town and my small business, DJing and just working in general, have always been pretty positive, you know. Ridgecrest is definitely my home, and it is just an amazing place. it's hard for people to realize, even when on the windiest days, on the hottest days, on the coldest days, and how we still manage to sit in this town and live here when there's so much more out there. But it's it's just a great place to be in, and it has always been a great place for me, and I couldn't imagine growing up anywhere else. I mean,
Yeah. It's a great place to raise a family and have a good just place to play sports and just kind of be away from all the crazy stuff going on
yeah.
outside of it.
But it's definitely helped me realize my childhood dream of DJing, to say the least, because growing up, that's what I've always wanted to do, and it's very hard for people to actually fulfill their dreams of doing something that they've saw themselves. Am I in big clubs or anything? No, but I'm still DJing, and I'm making a decent living just on DJing. So
Yeah.
I can be, and it's in my hometown. So now it's time for me to give back to the community. It's given so much to me and allowed me to do the things that I've wanted to do with my family and whatnot. So Ridge Gaming to me is mostly a way to get with my good buddies and do something positive in the community that some places lacks creativity. You know, we do have things that happen here, but it sometimes gets kind of stale, and we want to liven that up. I feel that's my overall goal. I want to liven up the city in a sense of something new, something fresh that's not going to cost an arm and a leg for somebody to go participate and enjoy it.
Yeah, and offer something different and new that hasn't been really done before too, that I know of at least. I'm sure there might have been some other stuff, but yeah, that's I think we all kind of have the same general concept of what Ridge Gaming is, and there's also some personal stuff that we have each that we bring to the table.
Yeah, definitely. I think so, because I'm not a local. You know, I'm not from here, but we've kind of yeah. You know, I mean, I grew up in Tennessee. I met my wife in Arizona. You know, and we came out here for the job opportunities. After our first son was born, you know, I was waiting tables, and you know, my wife was working at Jenny Craig weight loss center, and we're like, we don't have a future here to, you know, for a family, you know, so we kind of put the cart before the horse, and we packed up and moved here. No jobs, you know, lived with my in-laws for 6 months. That was a lot of fun. No, it really was. I really appreciate it, guys. But you know, that's just, you know, one of those things. But now we were able to find jobs and get established, and we've grown our family, and we've grown our extended family, you know, and we've really picked up this place as our home. This is what we think of as home now.
Shout out to Brandy.
Yeah, shout out to Brandy.
Thank you for letting us use her house for this.
Yeah, thank you. Well, you know,
it was mostly for bringing Dave to Ridgecrest.
Right. Yeah, she's probably asleep right now.
Yeah, that's
but,
Well, honestly, dude, like, a lot of people don't realize how good of a place Ridgecrest is just in general for cost of living, you know, raising the family, and like, yeah, like Frank says, you have the days that suck. It's windy and cold, and in reality, you only have 4 weeks out of the whole year that are just beautiful. But you can get a good job, whether, you know, you're on base or working in town and stuff, and cost of living's low, so you can go experience a lot of different things and afford to be able to do that stuff, because a lot of other places you can't do that.
That's true. You know, they base that salary based off of where you live, or you know, and all of that, and this is a pocket where a lot of the jobs, a lot of the big jobs are priced based off of Los Angeles or surrounding areas, but the housing isn't.
Yeah.
The rest of it isn't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
we're 2.5 hours from going snowboarding up in Mammoth and going to the beach, and you know, if you really look at everything overall, like, it's a pretty awesome place to live. And
it's in the middle of nowhere, but in the middle of everything. You know,
it is. And for, you know, for the adventure seekers, we're an hour from Death Valley and an hour from Mount Whitney, the lowest point.
Yeah.
in the United States and the tallest point in the continental United States. But, you know, I was reading an article today in Backpacker Magazine. It was this couple that hiked from Death Valley to Mount Whitney, and they did it in 11 days, 150 miles, you know. And it's just, they were talking about the terrain like it was an alien landscape and just this rugged thing. And they're talking about hiking through the Panamints and the Argus Range and the Coso Range. And I'm just thinking, like, that's our backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, how cool is that?
It was actually my lowest golf round ever in my life was at Death Valley. Shot a 74.
Oh.
Lowest course in the world.
Ooh.
Shot my lowest score.
I think my lowest score is like a 96.
Woo.
That's a good thing, right? I'm just kidding.
If I can break 100, I'm doing all right.
But I think that kind of brings it back to like what we're trying to do is like talking about Ridgecrest is like the community aspect. Like we're very proud of where we come from, and you know, after the earthquakes and all the crap that's gone on, like everyone's kind of banded together and kind of showed like, you know, this is our town. You know, back when my brother was playing football and just packing burros, and you know, this small Division 8 school going playing all those big schools down south in LA and stuff, like kind of gives you that little Texas feel of like, you know, everyone shows up to Friday Night Lights, and I know it wasn't like that for a few years, but I know it's picked back up, and that's what we're just trying to add a little bit to Ridgecrest and our own flavor, I guess you could say, of just trying to be in there, make an impact, and offer something new.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing, and we had our first fundraiser collaboration this last month.
Yeah,
Frank,
we did.
Frank, want to go start with that?
Yeah, so this last month we collaborated with Ridgecrest Autism Awareness. Cherish was I don't want to say grateful. She was.
She was amazing.
Yeah.
No, I was saying
She was very gracious with us.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Graceful?
Gracious.
Gracious. Yeah.
Graceful as well, but you know, full of grace and understanding.
I'm trying to think of all the smart words I know. Not many.
And we just want to say thank you to her for being our guinea pig, actually, you know, for stepping up and wanting to letting us into her life and just showing us what she's gone through. And, you know, we hope to do that again under better circumstances and whatnot, just because short timing and we're still figuring things out, obviously, but we were able to reach our goal of $500, which we will be giving to her soon. So we are excited.
So.
We are excited for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you guys.
Well done.
Yeah. So thank you, Cherish, for being our guinea pig, and we hope to be partnering with a few other organizations. We got a couple lined up, and we got a couple of things in store. But do you guys want to speak on anything else as far as RA?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to. It was awesome to see that we did pretty well with the merch, you know, selling the collaboration merch, and then we also had 3 generous donations that were directly donated to RA. So to those people, thank you very much. It's very much appreciated, and it was just awesome to, you know, this is, like you said, kind of the guinea pig, but we're also just starting off as a business too.
Yes.
So it was very rewarding and, you know, cool to see that we could hit that goal for our very first fundraiser event, and just stoked that we're able to do that, and that this money is going to go to a great organization that's going to help a lot of people, and we're just doing our small part of helping them out. And so it's just really cool to kind of learn some of the stuff from the fundraiser and some lessons learned that we can take into future events and stuff, and it was just a really cool experience overall.
Yeah, it was great. It really was. We, like you said, we learned a lot. You know, I just want to touch on something that we talked about during the interview with Cherish back in May. You know, I know we've only got a couple of viewers live right now, but that's okay. You know, anybody that wants to watch, you know, that comes back and watches this later, if this helps one person, you know, then that's a win. But if you're struggling with a family member or somebody that is autistic and you need help, just reach out. You know, reach out to RAA, reach out to us. We can get you in contact with Cherish over there. You don't have to do it alone. That was probably the biggest thing that I took away from that is you are not alone.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard to understand that and to get that, but yeah, that was probably my biggest takeaway from the interview. I think that we've got a good thing going here, you know, and it's only going to get bigger. So if you didn't get a chance to get any RAA Ridge merch, you've got until what, midnight?
I think it ends at midnight.
Does it end at midnight?
It's probably
Sweeney's
still
gonna check the website just to make sure. But you know, the window's closing, but that doesn't mean it has to close forever. You know, keep your eye out for a future collaboration.
And don't forget to go buy our merch because that's
Yes.
what's gonna help fund our adventures, which is a good segue into our pop-ups. If we're done unless you guys want to elaborate any more on.
No,
on
I was just gonna add that once the fundraiser closes, that's when we'll start getting all those pre-orders made and then shipped out to you guys. So
Yeah.
just be on the lookout for those packages. We'll be hopefully sending them out very soon, and we're looking forward to you guys getting your gear. You know, post them on Instagram, Facebook, tag us. You know, hashtag RIDGGaming, hashtag GG, hashtag RA, or whatever you want, so we can see it, and we'll share it across all of our social medias because that's part of what we're doing is just trying to
Get that word out there.
get the word out there and just, you know, show the world. They don't have to be just Ridgecrest. We can reach anyone doing it online. But yeah, just once again, thank you everyone that purchased some merch or donated directly. It was really cool.
Fantastic. Yeah, definitely. Good segue into to what else we got going on.
Yep. So this last weekend we had a pop-up, which is something we decided to kind of do on the fly. As far as
In general,
the pop-ups were. This was our third one. Our first one was at the skate park, which was a really great one for a first try.
Yeah, definitely. There were a lot of people there.
We had Mike
was really
Morales and Lacey Morales out there. They were. Sorry, I got a text, so I got distracted.
Dang.
So thank you to Mike and Lacey. They came out to our first one and provided some hot dogs and chips and waters and whatnot. So, like I said, we love our community because our community steps up when we need them to or we ask them to. So Mike was part of our second one at Upjohn Park. We had a few turnouts. We had a Mario Kart out there. We were doing some 1v1. Had some pizza. Gave away some stickers. You know, played some music. Lasted about 2 hours?
Yeah, I think we were there 2.5 hours.
Yeah, you guys did a great job covering that one.
And then
Dave
was probably
fishing a lot.
Well, I don't even know what I think I was camping.
Yeah, you were camping.
Yeah, I was camping that weekend.
The Jeep was loaded up.
That's right.
Yeah, that one at the park was really cool. I think the purpose of the pop-ups is like, hey, Monday we're going to post that we're doing this, and you know you have a few days to kind of see what we're doing. And it was obviously, I think it was a little windy that day. It was definitely hot.
yeah,
so.
we started a little too early, I feel like.
Yeah. So we learned some cool things from that one, and then this last pop-up we did last Friday, we decided, hey, let's do a cornhole tournament and see what we can do, and that ended up being really popular. We had 13 teams playing, so I think we probably had over 30 people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
People hanging out, and some people showed up just from getting a couple texts from their buddies, be like, hey, come over here, they're doing a cornhole tournament, and Frank was set up on the DJ and stuff. I had the booth set up with the merch, and I had a little stream playing in the background, and it was really cool. I was, not gonna lie, I was sweating some bullets for a few minutes because I printed off 10 brackets. Just, I had a good feeling it'd be a good turnout, but I was like, we're not gonna get more than 10
No
teams.
way.
Like,
No way.
Not
Nah,
on
and
such
then
short notice.
we're at 10. I was like, all right, well, I got this bracket, so I'll start filling it out. And then we got another one. And then I was like, man, this is going to be hard to do because I got to make a new bracket every time we get more teams. And then we finally were at 13. So Frank probably didn't see me, but I was over there stressing a little bit because I was having to draw up a bracket off the computer really quick, and I got a little confused there for a second. Then I realized that they had the numbers for each game to go by, so we got back on track there pretty soon.
No, I saw your lines. They were kind of squiggly.
Yeah, it all worked out.
The nerves were there.
You work from the left to the right and get it done.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, no, it was really cool just to see that many people there and having a good time and just enjoying it, and nothing else to do on a Friday night, right?
Right.
And I'm sure there's a few things going on, but it was cool, man. It was just like kind of just prove the concept of doing the pop-up. Just pop it up on Facebook and advertise it and have a turnout like that. And we actually think we could have had more people show up too, if they would have known about it or whatever. But it was really cool. First place got $105, I think, for first place, and second place they got their money back, and they actually donated that back to the RA fundraiser, so that was really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
And then third place, they got stickers. They each got 3 of the Ridge stickers. They actually almost didn't get third place because I think I forgot to tell them that was double elimination in the beginning. I was trying to get the nerves off a little bit when I was doing the announcement.
Yeah, they lost, and then they were getting ready to leave, and
yeah, they dipped out, and I was like,
oof.
I'm missing a team on this bracket. I was like, what's going on? And then that happened to still be there at the basketball court, so I went and told them they actually ended up getting third place. Yeah. So that was kind of funny.
Ooh.
But
man,
yeah, it was really cool. I think it went all the way to like 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So
you guys started at 7:30.
Started at 7:30.
I say you guys because I was out fishing. So
yes.
I was not there.
He happens to fish every time we have a pop up, except for the first one. He was there.
That's what happens when they plan it on Monday and I'm already on travel. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, because you didn't know the date, huh?
But yeah, it was really cool. We learned that probably need a little bit more lighting if we do another cornhole tournament, which from seeing how it was, I think that'll definitely be happening some point in the future. And then so everyone left, and then Frank and I were cleaning up and kind of just taking everything in and slowly cleaning up, and then all of a sudden the sprinklers came on across the side of the park. We're like,
oof.
It's time to start moving, and we had to clean up pretty fast there.
Yeah, luckily the sprinklers never came on our side.
Never came on, and they actually were fighting the wind, so I don't think they would have got wet too bad. But overall, the cornhole pop-up tournament was a huge success, I think, in all aspects. It was just really cool. So yeah, just keep an eye out for the next pop-up that we're going to announce. We don't know exactly what we're doing next, but we'll have that posted here. And that just kind of, I guess we could segue into kind of some of the other stuff we've been working on this past month. And yeah, what do you guys want to?
Well, I was going to elaborate more on the pop-up a little bit.
Go ahead.
So the thing that I kind of made me feel good was because we advertised it as a family event, and there was a lot of families out there with their kids and parents and guardians, and it was nice to see that. And the championship game was actually, were they both
I think it was both.
son and dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, son and dad, and it was pretty cool to see that the championship came down to a dad and son combo versus 2 adults and whatnot. So I think, and the guys can correct me if they're wrong, the next type of cornhole tournament we may announce a little soon. Give us more time to advertise for it, and
yeah, I think we're gonna set that up as an event, not a pop-up event, but an event that we're hosting to kind of give us some more time to collect some teams. I think that was the idea, right, Frank?
Yeah, and the goal is to have the 98% of the people paid and registered and whatnot. That way we have the brackets pretty much filled out, and Sween's not making squiggly lines instead of straight ones.
Might just have to bring a printer. Generators.
Or we'll just do it on a tablet or something.
Chisel.
But because I mean, it sounds like that kind of proved to us that there is a need for for outside the box thinking for things like that. Just because I've never seen a cornhole tournament in town per se. I mean, there may be some, but I've never seen one advertised like we did, and we definitely would like to get more and bigger. And again, this is why I love our community. We reached out to a couple friends, and they said, "Yeah, come get the boards. We got some."
Yeah.
You know, not even questioning, not like for what, or like, yeah, you need them, come get them. You know, not.
Yeah.
And you know, we had some friends that were leaving out of town. We're gonna leave them on the doorstep. Just come grab them, and bring them when you're done with them. No biggie. So that's another that's another reason why we want to give back so badly. So, our kids see it, and maybe other kids see it, and it sparks more people's interest, and it sparks the next generation to start giving back and to see that it's worth it. It really is worth to give back to your community that you live in, because it just makes things that much better.
And if we don't, who will?
Exactly.
Well, and then people
You
see
know?
like, hey, these guys are out here doing this. It's freaking hot. You know, they don't have to be out here,
Yeah.
but they're doing it, and they're providing something that no one else is doing right now.
Exactly, and we're not charging them for our time. We're not charging them for our equipment. You know, if the only thing we charged was to participate in the actual tournament. You know, we had free water. We tried to have free food, but that's
Doesn't always work out.
it doesn't work out. But I mean, when we can have it, we'll have it. When we can, I mean, we'll definitely still at least have something to drink, and we'll definitely be coordinating more so we have all of us, because we definitely would have been nice to have all of us, and we made some notes. We definitely will have good old Safety Dave on the mic, especially.
Frank heard me talk on the mic. He's like, "Ooh."
No, it wasn't that.
I
You had a lot
gotta
going.
cut
You had a lot going on as well as me.
Sween needs a little time. He needs to see how the master does it.
Oh. I just thought.
I just need a minute to get warmed up.
Yeah, it took a sec, but it always does, especially myself as well. And I've been DJing for years,
Yeah.
and that first initial.
It's
Yeah. Nope. You just get right after it.
You're a different kind, though.
I am a
You're from
different
Tennessee,
breed.
bro.
You're from
That is a
Tennessee.
fact. I am. That is a different breed.
But I thought it would have been cool if Sween was live and actually announcing play-by-play the championship game. You
that
know,
would've been cool.
just things that we made note of that could, for the people that weren't able to go or that were tuning into the stream. You know, if someone was actually announcing each throw or whatever,
or just more content.
Yeah.
I can, like I said, I can be walking around on Facebook Live and just show, you know, be talking and showing that stuff, and having someone work the booth, and you know, Dave could be on the mic or whatever, and it's just, like I said, it's just stuff we can take notes of and improve on. We were able to stream the championship game on Facebook Live, but it was just kind of from a stationary position, so there might have to be some future equipment purchase so we can better do stuff. We might be able to do it just from our.
I think with what we got, we should be fine for a while. I just think the play-by-play announcement for the championship game would have been cool.
Yeah, so they know what's going on,
Yeah.
and there's no reason we can't stream the whole friggin' thing too.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
just have it from the get go.
Copyright issues.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Background music.
I did get knocked on that. Facebook
You did.
Live.
Yeah, it partially muted the stream, which meant that it played it for like 2 seconds, and then the rest of the video was muted.
Just stream 30 seconds, go offline, and do another 30 seconds.
Because Facebook was like, nope.
Yeah, they said no.
Zuckerberg had enough of your shenanigans.
So I mean, if we don't want to get knocked down, we could start building our following on Mixcloud, and then just stream live when we do stuff like that, because you won't get knocked from there. They pay for all the licensing, so.
Yeah.
But then we'd have to create a whole new following there. So.
I know, we have to drag everybody from Facebook to another platform. It's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, no, I think for something like that, in the next events, we'll probably advertise like 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah.
For something like that. And like Frank was saying, if we can get people to pre-register, it makes it a lot easier to get started. But also, you know, we got to build our brand, and people know what we're doing and can trust us, I guess, to send us $10 on Cash App or whatever. Like, you know,
Trust me. Right?
I mean,
This non-local guy.
they,
Trust me.
we did have DJ Frank Jo on Venmo, so that might look a little weird, but
Right. Hey, we're working on it. We're trying to get through it. Do you have Venmo? Do you have personal Venmo?
I do.
Sacrifice it for Ridge.
Oof.
Sacrifice
I'll do
it
it.
for Ridge.
You gotta get invited to the business side. So
Well, he could start it for Ridge, and then they'll invite him to the business side.
I just like to get on the bank account.
Right.
whoa, yeah.
You're gonna have to talk to the CFO about that.
But yeah, so pop-up cornhole tournament was awesome, very successful. Definitely be on the lookout for another one of those. Not right away, but definitely we'll be doing that.
Oh
again.
yeah, for sure.
Version
Yeah.
2.0. And
Super popular.
We'll have some more boards set up and be a little more set up for it, I think.
I may even make a set of boards for that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Or you might show up to it.
No, probably
Maybe.
won't, because you guys are gonna plan it for August 28th or whatever week that I'm already going on travel. So
Most likely.
So yeah, so the next pop-up is August 28th. No, I'm just kidding.
right there it is. See.
Yeah, so that was our third pop-up, and that was the one for June. So we're trying to do once a month. We're trying to do a pop-up, and then like we also do streaming on Tuesday nights. So obviously it's Tuesday night. We schedule one of the nights out of the month to do the podcast. So that's when we're doing the Game and Give show.
Mm-hmm.
But the streaming's been really fun. We are not good at Warzone at all. I'm pretty sure last week I was playing and Dave thought he saw a forklift was just a UTV vehicle driving by.
A forklift. Yeah.
That's where you know where his
Was that a
headspace is at.
forklift? That's what I said, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, we've been
Oh.
trying to play Warzone, but I'm sure if anyone plays Warzone, they know you have to pretty much play that game every single day to even be decently
Shout
good at
out
it.
to Steve
Yeah.
for carrying the Ridge team when he plays with us.
We wouldn't have any content if it wasn't
Shout
for Steve.
out.
Thank you, Steve, for
Thank you
yeah, your
for
back.
putting up with us.
You probably have to go to the chiropractor because
Yeah.
his back's probably hurting.
Well,
pretty
what
bad.
was it 3 weeks ago when you came over here and we streamed, and he spent like 45 minutes going through our loadouts,
Yeah.
like setting up our weapons and stuff live. He would be looking at the stream to see what our screens were. Okay, put this attachment on there, put that attachment on there. So we really appreciate it, Steve, because we're terrible at this.
Yeah.
But we have fun while we're doing it, and that's what's important, in my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's we're keeping it clean. You know, I don't think we've had any slip ups on cursing or nothing. That's what we're trying to show is, you know, you don't have to do that. I know that's what a lot of streamers and stuff do, and I don't think you have to do that. You can be a good example for
Nope.
other people and
Exactly.
have
I just
fun.
pretend how good I am when I'm, you know, when I feel like I want to.
Yeah,
I just say, man, I'm so good at this game.
yeah.
I'm just used to taking L's. And
Taking L's.
Frank just goes across the map. We're like, hey, Frank, we're landing here, and he just he's
We're
not
gonna
going
land
where
at the
we're
salt
going.
mines. He's gonna go land at the prison.
I'll never miss the salt mines.
Yeah,
I'll
That-
land there.
that one for sure you'll go to.
I'm not that salty tonight, though, boys.
But yeah, streaming's been fun. I think we qualified to get stars sent to us on Facebook,
Facebook,
Live
yeah.
when we're gaming. I don't know if it's actually working or not because I haven't seen it, but that's kind of cool. I guess we're in the level up program for streaming, which is
Yeah.
kind of funny in a way because we don't stream that much, but just enough to get it going. So that's pretty cool.
Or we slipped up the cracks.
Yeah.
That's probably realistically what happened is that they were like, now they're gonna like, who's this? Ridge
Yeah.
Gaming? Oh, they're in now. We can't
It would be really cool.
cancel that.
It would be really cool to get to the point of being able to get subscriptions and stuff on Facebook, which we don't have to always be streaming video games. We can just go on Facebook Live. That helps you. That goes towards, you know, working your way up that bracket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be really cool. That's definitely a future goal for us is to do that on a platform, more platforms. We're not solely sticking to one platform.
Yeah.
We stream right now. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I don't know if anyone
Periscope.
watches us on Twitter, but we're on there.
Is that
I
the
think-
Periscope one?
Yeah.
We got like 3 followers on Twitter, so
Hey, that's all right.
We're working on being active on all our socials.
yeah.
We're doing our best. We are all family men. we all got honeydews that need to get done before we jump on our Ridge stuff. So
Speaking of honeydews, I priced out a Bobcat the other day for a rental.
This dude.
this guy, he would just rent it.
I just want to drive it around. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. He would just rent it to. Oh, he'll move a couple mounds of dirt and be like, "Oh, Brandy, I had to move this."
No, I got to dig out
Did
a
you have
bunch
a
of
shovel
dirt in
for
the
that?
backyard for grass. It's only $2.25 a day. You rent it on Friday, you get it for the weekend.
That is true. I did that with my.
And it's
That's
a
right.
6x6 section, but
Hey, I do not want to move that a shovel full at a time.
Any excuse to play with a big toy like that, being
Yeah.
from Tennessee,
Right.
he's gonna do it.
Hey, and the best thing is that the thing's only 4 feet wide, so it will fit between my house and the wall.
Look at you.
That's right.
That's funny. So yeah, it's streaming, doing the pop-ups. We also have our merch store.
Yep.
So if you guys want to support us directly, you can go to ridgegaming.com. You can check out the website in general. It kind of gives you a pretty good description of what we're doing. And then there's the storefront link, so you click on that and it'll take you to the store. We're rocking some of the merch right now. So I got the long sleeve on. It's got the Game and Give on the sleeve. And then Frank's got the t-shirt,
Black one.
the black t-shirt. And Safety Day's wearing the RIA stuff right now.
You can still get this for a little over an hour.
Yep. So we got that on there, and then we have the couple hats. So, if you make sure you go to view all products, because on the front page there's only I think four pieces of the merch that we have.
Yeah, it's the RAA merch
think it's
that's
the
being
RAA
featured
right now.
right now for our fundraiser. So the way that's kind of set up is that's all on the front page because that's what we are driving towards. However, if you're looking for something else, click the little 3 lines in the corner of your screen. That's going to give you the menu and all products. You can see everything else that we have for sale.
Yeah, we got a tank top. I know a few people have asked me where they can get a tank top, so you can get it there.
You want to put the website in the chat?
And then we got the stickers there. We have our Remember Everyone Deployed shirt, so that the red shirt that's popular on base here in Ridgecrest. That's just me.
I know.
And so with the red shirts, when you purchase one of
I was
those,
just thinking the Ridge.
50% of the proceeds from that shirt we're going to put to the side to give back to local military community and figure out a way that we can get a care package sent out or do something for someone who's currently deployed or families that are have their kids and stuff deployed.
Or if it's a spouse is deployed and the kid needs some new shoes, or just help to sign up for some league or a camp or something, or I mean future wise, I mean definitely would like to set up some sort of fishing trip since we got a good old Boy Scout over here.
Yeah, that one he for sure will do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll sign up for that.
he'll show up. He won't ride with us. He'll just show up.
Hey, you know what would be really cool? I'm just gonna throw this out there, spitball this, right? So the Mount
Should I
Whitney.
mute you?
Huh?
Should I mute you?
No. I'll put this out there for everyone to hear. So the Mount Whitney Fish Hatchery does a kids fishing derby every year, and it would be cool to sponsor a couple of kids, that might not normally be able to do that, and take them up there. And yeah, they got some monster fish.
Yeah, because you don't have to pay for that,
there.
right? You just
It's free.
You just gotta get
we
up there.
You get 2 fish, and
We
but you got to get up there.
rent a van or just take. Well, you guys looks like you guys both have vans, so
Ooh,
You'll have one soon.
small flex. You'll
nah.
have one soon.
No, he
The
rocks.
wifey.
He rocks SUVs, so he's
Yeah.
good to go.
That's what I said, and I bought a Tahoe. You know how long I had that thing? Maybe a year and a half. And then now what we got?
We're not getting a van, bro.
Oh, minivan.
I'll get one of
I'm
those.
still trying to get me a 15-passenger van. So.
I'll get a sprint. Hey, I'll get a
Oh,
sprint.
hey, the Kia Carnival is the new minivan coming out.
I saw
Seats
that.
11, dude.
It seats that thing.
11.
I saw the
fourth row.
The decked out version.
Yeah.
It's like only $40,000. I'm just like,
Yeah. So what it does, I mean,
So
it
it's like a
completely
breakdown.
eliminates your back storage.
yeah,
But you can seat 11 people in it.
What brand is this?
It's the Kia.
it's the Kia.
So the
Shout out Kia if you guys want to
right,
sponsor us.
Right.
Well-
so the flagship, the minivan in the United States right now is the Sedona, but for 2022 they're dropping the Sedona and they're renaming it the Carnival, which is what it's called around the rest of the world.
Gotcha.
All right.
So seats 11.
So it seats 11, right? So it'll seat 6 with captain's chairs all the way back,
Mm-hmm.
and then the middle seats are modular, so they'll come out. That makes it 8, and then there's a bench seat that'll go into the very back where the back storage is behind the hatch, and that's your 11. It's crazy.
So you just strap everything up to the roof.
Yeah. Or
Or the rack
if you
in the
need
back.
to take 11 people, or put the rack in the back, yeah.
I'm trying to get a Sprinter van. The old RIDGGaming.
I mean,
decals and
like
stuff
I
on
said,
there.
a 15-passenger van. That's what I'm looking for.
There we go.
Also, little quick shout-out section. Shout out to Rad Custom Designs for all the merch.
Yeah, definitely.
We've been meaning to shout them out. Just been slacking, but we've been working pretty well with each other. They're starting a new venture with us as us with them, so we've had a few hiccups, but I think we're figuring things out now, and we are very happy to keep as much as possible local.
Well, they work hard. Every time I go
They
there,
do work hard.
They
They're
are
definitely working, moving,
running
pushing. Yeah.
120% of capacity every time I go
Yeah.
there. And they've been real gracious with us with the changes and the requests and the questions and the, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? And so, we can return that favor a little bit when things don't go exactly as planned.
Exactly.
So we appreciate our customers' patience as well. If anybody has ordered anything, they haven't quite gotten it yet, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. We can help answer your questions.
Yeah, you can just send us a message on any of our socials. Our emails are attached to our website, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get a hold of us on RIDGGaming.com on the About Us section, or maybe
and
our contact section.
Our email may also actually be on the email that they received from Rad Custom Graphics when they placed the order. So.
Yeah.
But if you have an issue, if you reach out to us, we have your email address when we get notified of your order, so we can reach out to you through that to give you any updates. So.
Yeah, we'll be directly shipping the merch and everything ourselves, because we realized after we set up the store that it was like $20 to ship, and we're like, ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, so
we'll have to fix that real quick.
We'll make sure to send you a tracking number. If we're going to ship you something, we'll send you a tracking number. Because we'll be printing the labels out and sending them out ourselves.
Yeah,
so.
and all the RAA collab stuff that will just start being printed after this closes tonight. So all the people that made an order on that's a pre-order, so those will be getting worked on and sent out soon. So yeah, just when you guys get your stuff, you'll have a little thank you note in there from us. Make sure you guys keep those, because we're numbering those, and we're going to give away something cool once we sell a certain amount. I don't know, do we have a set number for that?
I think we said 200.
200, 250 or something like that?
200, I think 250 orders.
250 orders, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
250 orders, and then we're going to draw a raffle from those. So hang on to your thank you cards.
And it's going to be something pretty cool. We haven't quite decided what it is yet, but it's going to be something worthwhile.
It's going to be Anthony's car.
You don't want that.
We're gonna
The Fiesta?
We're gonna auction that off. Yeah, the Fiesta.
You don't want
It's a
that.
Fiesta in there, though.
You don't want that.
Or how about a Honda Elite scooter?
Sounds like you want a Kia van.
I mean, I'd take a Kia van. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right, Kia. If you're interested in sponsorship.
Or I'll
Opportunities.
test drive it for a month.
We're also into Crocs. If you want Crocs, you guys want to sponsor us, that's cool. We'll put it in the work for them.
I do need a new pair of Crocs.
But
I think my wife threw mine away.
oof.
So we do have some future plans. We definitely want to make the pop-ups better. Obviously, we definitely want to be putting up some tournaments, some 1v1 COD, some Mario Kart, Rocket League, and we're open to suggestions as well. We have the systems. We just need the ideas. We want to see what you guys want to play. That way, we make sure that it's what you guys are willing to sign up for. We're trying to have nice cash prizes, nice goodie bags, nice swag bags, just things that will bring interest to these tournaments as
Right.
well.
Yeah.
Just
But
go ahead.
I was gonna say, but bear in mind it is a family event, so
Yeah.
we want to be on our behavior. You know, we're trying to be examples to everyone out there, and these events are family events, so
Yep.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, and that also, bring your kids, have a family game night if we're doing a pop-up or we have a tournament. And if your son's sitting at home and he's 12 years old and just slaying people on COD, he's probably got a pretty good chance to slay a lot of people at a tournament
And win some.
yeah, and win some money. So, in the future, we're going to be announcing some cool projects, and we're going to try to get some pretty big prize pools, like Frank was saying, and could be a awesome opportunity for, to see your kids go from just sitting at the TV at home to actually, hey, I can actually win some money from doing this, and, I got some pretty good skills. So we're excited for doing some more stuff like that in the future. We have some ideas of what we want to do, and we think they can be pretty big if we execute them properly. And I think it's going to be really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I kind of want to cast on one of the tournaments and just be sitting on Twitch or on the stream and, just calling the games, and Dave can be running the show and Frank playing the music and being the face of RIDGGaming. No, it's
What a beautiful face it is.
we have a lot of cool
You're
ideas.
making me blush. Stop.
Am I?
No, but
Can you blush?
no, I can't. Too dark.
Anyways,
That's my job, to make these guys feel uncomfortable.
I feel just fine, bro.
I was just thirsty, drinking out of this beautiful cup that was made for us.
Yeah, thank you. We got these fancy RIDGGaming Gaming Give. What's the actual name? Tumblers, right?
Yeah, tumblers made through sublimation. Pretty fancy, pretty cool. Thank you. You know who you are. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued having some certain drinks on here that we would normally be drinking. Of course, it's water.
Water.
Right now.
It's always water.
Might have to check that after this.
It's always water.
I know you're getting a little. I'm just kidding.
Hey.
But yeah, definitely
Family friendly. It's
family
always
friendly.
water.
Definitely going to have some gaming tournaments coming up here in the near future. We're actually going to be hosting a Mario Kart tournament at RCC.
For the junior high senior camp that they're holding in July. So be on the lookout for that. If you have a senior or a child in high school, junior high, I'm sure they'll be taking sign up soon. I think the flyer is going to be released sometime this week or next week.
Sweet.
And yeah, and we are still trying to figure out the details as far as the tournament, what they're win and whatnot. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a Mario Kart tournament. I think we're going to have projector screens flash on the side of the building, so it's nice, huge play area. So I know that's set for Wednesday, and I will be DJing at the first hour of each session for the church itself. So yeah, so like we're involved. We want to make the change. As cliche as this sounds, we want to be the change that we want to see. So if you guys have any suggestions, any concerns, anything that you think we can do to make our events better, we are open to all suggestions.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. They needed to be somewhere, and we needed to be in the same place, and made a difference.
So yeah.
I think that.
I'll just throw in for some future stuff that we're working on. We're also not actively pursuing that hard right now, but we are looking for some people to be some content creators for us that like to stream or just make content, like post videos on YouTube and stuff.
With the same mindset as we are,
Yeah.
family friendly.
Like-minded, want to be on the same path that we're on. We're looking for some people that we could add to the team and from that aspect, and If that's something you're interested in, you can go to our website and send us an email from the content creation tab, and just we'll go from there. We'll talk and see if both sides meet up mutually and kind of have the same vision. And if you're wanting to stream and potentially grow your stream into something more, we want to help you grow that and be a part of our team. So yeah, if you are interested in that, you can definitely hit us up and be one of the first people, be the first content creators for RIDGGaming, which would be really cool. So if that's something you're into, just let us know. I don't know if there's anything else on the website that we haven't talked a lot about.
Not on the website itself, but it just talking about content creators kind of reminded me of what I wanted to say earlier. If you're a business and you want to partner with us, reach out. Like I said, we want to be part of the community, but we also want the community to be part of us as well when we put these things together, whether it be sponsoring something or sponsoring a prize or giving a gift certificate or actually being there, helping, assisting, or lending us your venue on the really hot days so we can sit inside and do something on the inside. I mean, because we know how it is out here, especially when it's hot and windy. No one wants to leave their homes. But if we have a nice area that we can go in and hold, say, a cornhole tournament or a 1-versus-1 tournament inside an area that's nice and cool, we'll probably be able to get more people to come to those events.
Yeah, it's a win.
So they'll be visiting your establishment as well as maybe buying something from you or not knowing that you existed, and now we are helping each other out by partnering in that way. So if you have a place or you have an idea and you're a business owner and you feel like we can collaborate, please reach out. Like I said, you can DM us or you can go on our website. We have our email up there. Or you can find us individually. Frank Ortiz, Anthony Sween, David Moulter. And DM us personally. We don't mind, and we definitely would like to hear from you guys.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's a good opportunity to work with other businesses and help grow them, helps grows us. Like you said, gives us a place to do some of these events that would be nicer to do inside. I think that'd be a really cool thing to be able to do. And if anyone's looking to, they just would like to sponsor and just have an advertisement, that's something we can do too. We can advertise on our streams and advertise at our pop-up events. We're just looking to help grow the community in any way we can. So it's just another avenue that we can do as well. Dave's like, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah,
well, boys,
tie-tie.
I know, right? It's late.
We did get a late start, thanks to me.
And me for insisting we do it over here instead of in your garage.
Well, no. Yeah, because I had to pack up my stuff.
At 6:30, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, there's no way we would start at 6:30 today. I mean, that's the goal for the podcast, is try to get started a little early so we can get more people's eyes on it. But the good thing is you could always go back and look at it later. We are going to strip the audio as well, and we are going to be putting it on all the streaming podcasts,
dun dun dun,
Spotify, and whatnot. So we're still working those things out. I'm sure it's not that hard.
Is it on iHeartRadio?
No,
just iHeartRadio, bro.
What is iHeartRadio?
It's a Tennessee thing.
Is it a Tennessee thing?
What about Amazon Music?
That's if you're really lazy and you don't want to have a good streaming experience, you use Amazon Music.
Wow.
So he's just over here just killing
I mean, I pay.
man.
He cut me deep.
I take that back. I use YouTube
Frank, aren't
Music.
you
I got Spotify.
using one of my Amazon Music accounts?
Nope.
Oh, chill, bro.
I'm just checking.
I pay for my Spotify.
No, when you get the family plan, they give you up to 6 accounts to share with your family and friends. So,
That's
just
what
saying.
I'm paying for myself because I'm dumb.
You could have borrowed it
Smart.
from me. I have unused unused tokens on my account, bro.
Yeah, we haven't signed up. I need to sign
I gave
Casey
it to
up.
you.
You did. I just need to sign Casey up.
Oh, by the way, speaking of sign up, we
We know.
reactivated our Netflix.
The kids figured it out real quick.
You're about to get shut down real quick. They be listening.
They figured it out real quick. You're good to go.
We lasted like 3 days. And Brandy's like, reactivate this. We ain't got time for this.
All right. Well, I think that ties up everything that we wanted to go over for this episode.
It's right over here. That's where the camera is. I keep waving at the TV. It's not on the TV.
So thank you to anyone that tuned in during the live stream, or thank you to everyone that listened to this
We got
on a
3
podcast
viewers right now.
Also,
think one
shout
on
out to
two,
Anomaly for shouting us out.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's cool.
Shout
Thanks.
out.
Pay $9.99, but appreciate it.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to pay the cost to be the boss.
No, look at this guy.
But yeah, so we appreciate you guys. Make
Yeah.
sure to tune in next month. We'll be, for now, doing at least one, or doing the podcast once a month. Maybe in the future we'll add in some other content ideas.
One more thing. If you want to be on the podcast and you feel that we're doing something good and you want to be part of something good, or you are doing something good yourself by giving back or donating your time, volunteering and whatnot, and you want to speak on it, reach out as well, because we definitely want to interview people on the podcast.
Yeah.
It just does not us three knuckleheads talking about what we've done. So,
Right.
because sometimes we're reaching, and I mean, obviously, I think we'll get better at this conversing with each other on this podcast. It's only the second one, so. But yeah, if you feel that you're doing something for the community and you want to be spotlighted, please reach out and we'll definitely feature you or bring you on or Zoom call you in, however you feel comfortable.
We'll put you on the Discord if you don't want to be on video.
Yep.
You know,
You don't have to be on video.
We've got all kinds of different ways we can do
just
it.
and we could also just set you up a mic outside the camera as well. But like, we're here to bring light to people that are doing well as well. So, however you're helping, we want to know, because we want to get involved. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anything else, guys?
Thanks for coming over, guys.
Yeah.
No,
No,
thanks.
It's good
for
to
the
see
house.
y'all.
I'm
It was
kinda
really
cold
good.
right now.
It is. It's kind of chilly in here. That swamp cooler is sufficient.
I'm actually feeling pretty good in this Ridge long
I
sleeve
know. I
right
should have
now.
worn mine.
Well, thank you guys. Have a good evening or morning if you listen to this in the morning or something.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Just remember that, just, be kind and try to give
Rewind.
back any way you can. And what?
I was right there with you.
Rewind.
Hashtag boomer. Do you even know what that means, bro?
Rewind, like reset yourself?
No. Be kind and rewind
A VHS
your
tape.
VHS tapes before you take them back to the movie rental theater.
Michael, no.
I'm not that old, bro, so.
Oh.
Our Blockbuster.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Dang. Blockbuster. You know there's still a Blockbuster in
There's
Oregon?
one.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
You know these anomalies. It's fine. Thank you guys for joining in, watching. When you do, we appreciate it. And be on the lookout for our next pop-up. And next Tuesday, we'll be streaming. And, yeah, thank you. Game and give. Remember that.
Sir.
Good night.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.